Hello guys, I just took this 1949 GE standard fan apart. I'm sorry it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I've been busy with school and had a lot of busy things going on, so I didn't have very much time to do videos, but I'm taking this time as an advance to do some more videos. Like, I got this fan all taken apart, and I was going to do a video of me taking it apart, but there were so many parts that were very complex and very difficult to take apart. It was just going to be too long of a video and probably very boring, so I just didn't record because it was just too frustrating, but there are some parts that still need to get taken apart, like the very first part I'm going to show you here is the stator right here. You can see there's this stator that's press fit onto this motor housing right here. This is where the bearing journal would be. I'm going to have to figure out some way to get it off. I was watching some videos on these older GE fans being standard, and I heard you just take a block of wood, build a frame, take some, little screwdrivers, tap it on, and then eventually the stator will come out. But this stator is going to have to come out somehow because look at this wire. It is so bad. And this is exactly why you don't trust this old wire, because as you see, it may seem perfectly fine on the outside. It's probably a whole nother story inside. Look at that. Bare copper right there. Not good. So this is going to have to get replaced. Here is some of the parts that I had to ruin to take apart. These are the 3 rubber grommets. All 3 of them I had to destroy but this is exactly a reason why if you are interested in cars, that you do not keep old tires, because this is very deteriorated. So I'm going to have to get some new rubber grommets, but they aren't very scarce. I can get them. Here's the rivets right here. They are the kind of rivets that you just, take a pair of pliers and you just bend them, but I had to destroy all 3 of them. Come on, focus. Yeah, I had to destroy all 3 of them, but I'll talk about that more in a minute. Here's the guard, which this is very rusty. This is definitely gonna be used in evaporust and wire brushed. And this is also the same blue color that the rest of the fan has. Here's the blade. This right here I'm going to have to be more careful about because I don't want these blades to bend. They're in pretty good clock, but I do not want to bend these because it's a pain in the butt to get these back straight without breaking anything. But I don't think it'll be too hard to wire wheel these blades and just repaint them. Here is the bearing journal, which this is so awesome because back when these fans were made, they are so serviceable. You can take the bearing journal apart and you can service it. And if this bearing right here ever gets ruined, you can replace this. Like, how awesome is that? Like, in design and quality, it seems like fans have aged backwards. Like, about 100 years ago, antique fans were well made and a handful of them still work. But nowadays, they are just cheap pieces of plastic that are very hard to service. So how this would work is this felt would be in there, followed by this. Well, yeah, I would have to put the bearing in as the very first part like that. Then this felt, this thing in, and then the cover would go on and go on the screws. Like, that is such an awesome design. Here's the badge right here, which I'm going to have to do a little bit of touch up. Here's that cardboard piece right here. Don't want to destroy this because this is probably a non-replaceable component. Here's the motor shaft, which it's pretty well rusty, but Yeah, and it's also pretty greasy. See, I got grease on my hands, so this is gonna also, I might put it in a evaporust, but I don't know if that'll damage anything, which I hope not. Here is the top of the oscillation box, and this is also gonna get wire brushed and repainted. Now, the thing with this is I don't think this is meant to be screwed off. Unless there is something I'm missing, but I don't know. But if anyone has any tips to take this silver thing off from this part, I would appreciate some help in the comments. Here's the oscillation box, which I took some of the gears out. They're in this thing right there, a mess of screws. But I'm going to take all the gears off and take all this old grease off and put new grease in because that is disgusting. This is going to be a pretty hard process. And I'm also going to have to figure out how to get the bearing off because that's going to destroy the bearing if I paint over it. I mean, it can be fixed with masking tape, but I don't want to ruin anything. Here is the felt and base, which the base is made of cardboard, which I really don't like that design. Because if a wire were to spark, this could catch on fire, which is not safe at all. This base is 7.25 inches. So I don't think it'll be scarce just to find a metal circle and just drill a couple holes to make screws. That's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to replace these rivets with screws. So then, if this fan ever needs to rewire, that fan can be serviced. Here's the front part of the motor housing. Actually, I was wrong about this being the part where the bearing journal would be. This is actually the part where I would have the bearing journal. See these 3 holes right there? These would have screws, and the bearing journal would be on there. See, that's how serviceable these fans are. Look at that. This is very rusty. Here's the tag, which had rivets securing that, which I don't know how to re-rivet stuff, but I just did learn how to drill out rivets. Those are in the trash right now because they are destroyed. I had to drill them out. Here's this whole mess of screws, which I think I'm just going to... Here's the wing nut right here. This is also pretty well rusty. Here's the speed coil right here, which the speed coil here needs new windings because the wiring here was so bad. The wiring here was so bad, you actually have to rewind the speed coil, which it should be simple enough for me, but there is no way a beginner is going to be able to do this. Here's the laminates right here, which I probably will just put it in the evaporust as well. Here is the switch. No, I'm wrong. Here's the switch. Everything in here seems to be okay. So this is how it would work. See the contacts in there? Yep. And that's all the parts I am showing. And I'll show you guys what paint I'm going to be using. This is the Matte Pale Sage. I got this at Menards. I don't remember what the price is, but but look at how I actually just used this part here as a guide to see how the paint is going to look like. And look at that. It is perfect. And it has a little bit of a shine to it. Like, this is perfect. And I also did get some replica cloth cord as well for it. This part here, which is shorter, is going to be used as the head wire. And the rest of this is going to be used as the cord. And I still have to get some rubber grommets and a plug, but I should be complete after that. And I have to get some magnet wire so I can rewind the speed coil. And I also have to get a knowledge on soldering. I do have some extra lead wire so I can add lead to the speed coil. But after that, just a evaporust dip, repaint job. This fan will be running again, and someday I hopefully will figure out a way to get the speed, to get the motor stator out so I can get the head wire replaced, because this is not safe at all. Not safe at all. On top of that, I forgot to show you this. It looks like they're red. See how it's kind of deep red on this, but it's very faded right there, so that's how bad this wire is. So, yeah, I think I did a pretty good job with the color. Look at that. This is almost perfect right there. So, yeah, next time when I have time, and I'm also going to have to get some evaporust because I don't have any of that stuff either. But I will be getting some evaporust for this project. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'm sorry I made the video pretty long, but I just wanted to show you guys the parts and where I am at with the restoration. Thank you. Have a nice day.